This video will cover how to install a GSS repair kit. Written instructions can be found in your manual. A drawing should have been included with your repair kit, which has tips for differentiating similar parts. The first step is taking your dispenser apart. You'll want to start by disconnecting the material supply. Next, cycle the dispenser a few times to get rid of any leftover material or residual pressure from the dispense chamber. Once the dispenser is empty, disconnect the air supply. Now that both air and material supplies are disconnected, remove the two screws that are securing the adjustment assembly to the dispenser body. Remove the O-ring from the adjustment assembly. When you remove the adjustment assembly, the internal components may spring out. If not, you can tip the dispenser upside down and everything should fall out. If it doesn't, you can lightly tap the dispenser to remove the rest of the internals. If your dispenser has a stroke sensor, you'll need to disassemble that as well. Remove the two screws securing the sensor block to the dispenser body. And then remove the compression spring, pin, and chrome steel ball from the sensor block. Refer to the repair kit drawing for parts that will be reused. To reassemble the dispenser, the new parts will go together in the reverse order that they were taken apart. It can be helpful to lay out the parts you'll need in the order you'll need them to simplify the process. You can either lubricate all seals and O-rings before starting, or you can lubricate them as you go. Start by putting the new chrome steel ball and compression spring into the dispenser. Then use the two screws to attach the sensor block back to the dispenser body. Nest the small black O-ring into the seat retainer and place it into the dispenser body, O-ring side down. Put the larger brown O-ring on top of the seat retainer and make sure it's level. You can use something thin and flat to press it down if necessary. Take the compression spring and attach it to the brass check body. Place the check seal in the brass check body, then drop that configuration in. Start by putting the quad ring or O-ring seal, depending on if you have a grease or oil dispenser, into the top of the metering insert. Then, place the second brown O-ring around the outer ring of the metering insert. Insert the brass alignment washer so the flat side is facing towards the stroke sensor. Insert the metering pin into the return spring. Push the metering pin firmly into the quad ring seal. Or you can do this outside of the dispenser body by taking the metering pin insert, brass alignment washer, metering pin, and combine them together outside of the dispenser. Then, drop it in with the flat side toward the stroke sensor. Lubricate the large black O-ring, then place it around the bottom of the adjustment assembly, and line the adjustment assembly up with the dispenser, ensuring that the notch is on the side with the sensor, lined up with the flat side of the brass alignment washer and the stroke sensor. When you push the adjustment assembly into the dispenser, make sure the internal components remain level until it's fully pressed in. While keeping pressure held, reinstall the two screws securing the adjustment assembly to the dispenser body. Last step is to add the outlet adapter O-ring. Now, you can reconnect the air and material supply, then bleed the air from the dispense chamber by loosening the air supply fitting until material flows freely, then retightening the fitting. Last, cycle the dispenser several times to ensure proper functioning. If you notice any issues, check out the troubleshooting video for tips. Your repair kit is now complete. If you still have questions, you can watch any of our other videos on the GSS, or you can contact us. If not, happy dispensing.